Hey everybody, it's your boy vs.The, the rock star part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about the story between Daniel Bryan and The Fiend, also The Miz vs. Bray Wyatt, and their match at TLC. Please like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's go! On the November 29th episode of SmackDown, we have Daniel Bryan in the ring cutting a promo. He talks about how earlier in the night, The Fiend offered him another title opportunity if he wants to play again, and how people, such as The Miz, try to talk Daniel out of it because The Fiend will change you, just like Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Daniel says halfway into the match they had, he felt like he did change, but it wasn't because of The Fiend, it was because of the WWE Universe, and maybe they have brought the Yes Movement back. He asked the fans if he accepts the rematch of the title. Everyone, including himself, starts chanting yes. He is interrupted by Bray Wyatt. He says that The Miz is right. If you go through with the rematch, you will change. And it's only fair because you changed me, Daniel. You helped build this place. The promo pretty much ends, and the lights start going out, so we know The Fiend is nearby. He comes up from under the ring and grabs Daniel. Daniel tries his best to fight him off, but gets put in the mandible claw and is pulled under the ring. You see some of Bray Wyatt, and he starts throwing chunks of hair onto the ring, like a lot of hair. Next week, on the December 6th episode of SmackDown, Miz is in the ring and explains how Daniel Bryan was supposed to be a guest on Miz TV, but since The Fiend attacked him last week, it's like Daniel Bryan has vanished. He explains that we know the history of The Miz and Daniel Bryan, and they are not friends by any stretch, but The Miz says he will find out what happened to Daniel Bryan. He is interrupted by the Firefly Funhouse, where we see Bray add Daniel Bryan's photo to his collage of legends he has taken out. He gives The Miz a bunch of funny, backhanded compliments in the nicest way possible. He says he doesn't know where Daniel is, that he might still be with him, and he doesn't know if he is done with Daniel yet. They were supposed to have their match at TLC, but he isn't sure if Daniel is going to be there, and Bray Wyatt looks disappointed. He offers for The Miz to play with him instead. Miz says, "This isn't about me, it's about Daniel Bryan, who is like family to the WWE Universe." Bray responds with, "It's so sad when people don't want to play," and then he has the super duper sad look on his face. The Miz mentioned family, which is the word of the day, and Bray Wyatt spells it out in case you don't know how to spell it. Bray says that he used to have a family, and they show a clip of the Wyatt family including Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Daniel Bryan. He says The Miz inspired him and he has a chance to join a new family. He holds up a pic of The Miz and his family and asks, "Do you want to play with me now?" Miz looks like, "What in the actual fuck is wrong with you?" After Bray starts laughing while holding the picture, The Miz leaves the ring and heads to the back. Next time we see The Miz, he has his luggage like he's about to leave. So Bray said that your family is going to be his family, and he rushed from the ring just to go the photo on Miz and sings while walking away and laughing. At this time, we have one more episode of SmackDown before TLC, so we can see what happens story-wise before the pay-per-view. If the story is, since The Fiend is still with Daniel Bryan, then Bray Wyatt can go against The Miz, I'm cool with that. Because we technically haven't seen Bray Wyatt wrestle since he's been back. It's been The Fiend the whole time. It'd be cool to see what his entrance attire, and moves are. Maybe he'll wear the dress shirt with the Mr. Rogers sweater over it. Also, will he have the same power and no-sell a bunch of moves and look invincible like The Fiend does? In my opinion, he shouldn't. Just like he did when Seth Rollins attacked him at the Firefly Funhouse before burning the whole thing down. The fact that this is a non-title match at what is considered to be one of the B-rate pay-per-views doesn't really bother me. In my opinion, this match should be kind of like how SummerSlam was with Finn Balor. The Miz can get a few moves in and have some momentum so it's not a squash match. But for the most part, Bray Wyatt should beat the shit out of The Miz. I think the story between these two is pretty good so far. My only concern is since Bray Wyatt used the family angle to bait The Miz into the match, I have this feeling it could make The Miz get over with the fans and people start to boo Bray Wyatt. I've said in several videos that I made about Bray Wyatt that he is my favorite wrestler in WWE. He is super huge with the fans, and it would suck if he starts getting booed because of this storyline. Also, I've always liked The Miz. This would make me hate The Miz. Also, I think the whole The Fiend ripping out a lot of Daniel's hair means that when he returns, he's going to have the short hair like he did during the peak of the Yes Movement, which actually goes perfect if the Yes Movement is back. But yeah guys, that's the video. Let me know what you think about The Fiend still having Daniel Bryan. how he will look when he returns, also the story between Bray Wyatt and The Miz, and do you think that this story could have fans turn on Bray Wyatt? It better not. WWE better not mess this up again. But yeah, like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Totally for sure.